Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen. So let's see, what happened last time? We finished clearing out the catacombs. Oh, and then I went to the quarry. That's what I was doing. I was running through the ancient quarry, clearing out a bunch of ogres, and mining a whole heck of a lot of stuff. Yeah, and spending way too much time dealing with my inventory. So, we had cleared up a bunch of little side questy things, like little notice board quests, killing lots of undead, killing ogres, lots of things like that. So I actually ran a kind of a quick circuit around, so I also changed my class, if you can't tell by the new weapon strapped to my back there, and the fact that I can cast spells again. I'll talk about that in a moment. So I ran around doing just a quick loop, hitting a bunch of notice boards, seeing if there were any new quests, because they only show 6 at a time, even if there are more. Ooh, also our buddy's here. Reynard.
Now, let us talk of business.
Have anything useful? Tools? No. Materials? Not particularly. Grand Sword and Rubble we're going to want way later in the game, but I'm okay not buying any now. Shackles, a bunch of rusted weapons, don't care. Okay. I am satisfied knowing that he does not have anything particularly interesting for us. Anyway, so we'll deal with Rourke there in a moment. That's what I want to get to. Jeez, things are happening so fast here. So I did a quick loop. There was only one new quest that I actually picked up, although there's one more notice board that I need to look at. Slay 29 oxen, hooray! Find the reason to go murder those stupid oxen and get their meat so I can let it sour and then I can sell it. Anyway, when I entered this area, we heard some shouting from the well here. It is Rourke. He is shouting, hey, help, anybody hear me? Anyway, I also have some new pawns I picked up. I have Zeus, which is like a misspelled Zeus. He is a warrior, hence the giant sword he has clipping through his cape there. And then we have Masane, who is Mazane? Mazane? Anyway, whatever. She is a fighter, so she's got the sword and shield combination that I had previously. I have switched back to being an archmage, or a sorcerer. I can cast Miasma, the poison spell, and some of the others I had previously. I got the augment I wanted with the warrior, which will let me carry more weight. So I'm satisfied with that. I'm happy about it. And I'm basically done with the warrior. I don't really plan on playing a physical character too much in this game, so I switched back to the mage. Or not the mage, the sorcerer. The sorcerer will give me a pretty dramatic increase in my magic attack every time I level up, so that is fantastic, but it also has some really good augments that I'm after. And that is even more fantastic. That's the important reason for me to be a mage, or a sorcerer. Whatever, you know what I mean. And then this set of armor here that I got, I have the frame plate that I picked up, I think, in the quarry last time, which is just a generic female armor. Any female can wear it, and it's actually really good, and it's one of the best things that I can buy. Then I upgraded a bunch of the equipment and whatnot, so that's pretty much it. And now we're going to do this side quest. There's another one that I want to take care of, but I think we're going to help Rourke out first.
Standing on end, huh? I'd thought to enjoy a quiet nip of the old spirits here, away from prying eyes, huh? But then, a fearsome rumble came from further yon. Against my better judgment, I went and stole a look. 'Twas monsters, sure enough. A regular hive of them. Can't let the likes of them loose on the village, I thought.
Interesting. So we already cleared monsters, which were saurians at the time, out of this well once.
I'm well glad to see you.
And so now it looks like he just wants us to go take out more monsters. Ah, saurian nests. Zeus, do you have anything for us? Okay, weak to ice. Good to know, because I do have one ice attack, as you saw me use earlier. Frigger, the giant icicle spike that launches from the ground.
Which way should we go?
Yeah, so the theme for this quest, the reason behind it, is we came and we cleared out a bunch of saurians last time, but we didn't actually stop their nests, so it sounds like a bunch of saurian eggs have hatched, or something along those lines. And that's what we're going to be dealing with now.
bridge is too far decayed.
Some more mushrooms. Apparently I hit something. Oh, can I hit bats?
This?
I'm back to being a mage, so my attacks can home in on enemies again. It's going to take a little bit of getting used to. Oh, and my lantern is out of oil, of course. It's going to be a bit of a learning curve again, because I have not played as a mage in quite a while.
Treasure.
So bear with me as
Are you
I
all right, Master?
get poisoned by that stupid snake, and kind of have to,
What's that?
I guess, relearn how to play, kind of.
Ample store of oil to keep the lantern burning.
I'm not terribly concerned about the poison there. Let's see, chest here. Pickled mushrooms, it's fantastic.
Take care, you are soaked in water.
And I think we can just run this way. I was about to say I'd rather not let my lantern go out, but yeah. Hopefully you can still see that on the YouTubes.
I'll take that. It's dark and
Where's the meat? Okay, somebody else picked it up, I guess. Okay, maybe I do need to worry about that poison. Mithridite, something, there we go. Cool. Take out some more of those bats if we can. I can kind of see in the dark here. I don't know how it's going to show up on YouTube, but I also kind of know my way around here still from the last time. So let me get out of the water was how I was going to finish that sentence before I get focused on dealing with bats. And then I'll deal with my lantern here. Okie dokie. Now it's just a matter of finding those saurians so that we can deal with them. And at this point, I do forget which way to go, although I think this is the correct direction.
Been dead for some time. I'll take that.
This looks interesting. We best take care not to meet the same.
Yeah, so,
What's
kill a
this?
bunch of these rats, I guess. So when I previously was playing as a mage and leveled up way back at the beginning of the game here, I didn't spend a lot of time and effort
If we're to pursue
learning
it,
new
there's no
skills
choice but to
or
jump.
buying new skills to use with my staff. So now that I'm an archmage, I could switch over to the mage, the normal generic like starter class. I could switch over to that and then buy a bunch of those skills, but I'm a bit too lazy, so I didn't bother doing that. So my skills are kind of lacking, for lack of a better term. I only have, so I have High Angle, which is the triple fireball, Frigger, not the High Frigger, which I think I could have acquired, although I'm not positive. Frigger is the icicle spike that comes out of the ground, and then High Levin, which is the lightning bolt blast, so it'll drop 3 lightning bolts on enemies. I don't actually know for sure where we're going to fight these,
What's that?
what's it called, the saurians here. I'm just kind of playing this one by ear. So those are my 3 skills I have set on that side. And then on this side I have Miasma, which is the poison spell that I can cast. This is the default spell that you start with as a sorcerer here. So that's the giant bubbly poison attack. And that will poison enemies that are, or it will attempt to poison enemies that are caught within it. And then I have Brontide, which I believe you've seen before. This is the Thunder Whip. So, ta-da! And now I have a Thunder Whip, and then I can use that as like an actual weapon. I can swing it around and stuff. It's actually pretty cool. I think, yeah, if I just jump, I can cancel it. So those are my only skills that I have right now. Didn't really mean to do that. Let's pick up the Mithridate. So this place is actually pretty cool. It has a lot of really good herbs and plants and things that you can pick here. So lots of Mithridate, which cures poison. Potent Greenwarish, which is fairly uncommon in the game. Another place where we can mine and get the sand layer ore. The sand layer ore, I believe we can only find, like, here in this well. I'm not positive on that, but I believe that to be the case. That's pretty awesome. Bunch of grapes. I do like the grand grapes. Some stagnant mushrooms. Not particularly uncommon, but, you know, can be useful nonetheless. Let's see. That's the way out. Oh yeah, also there's a bunch of snakes in here.
This looks interesting.
What's this?
That's okay though, we do need to kill a bunch of snakes, so I'm actually perfectly happy going through this area killing all these snakes.
I'll take that.
We need to kill like 15 or something along those lines. Let's see, I'm not sure where we need to go for this quest. Ah, probably this way to the left here. Emperor's Pillar. Yeah, so we're going to try going to the left here down the waterway. See if maybe this is where we encounter these saurian nests. Although I'm likely going to lose my lantern again. Also more mining. So I'm probably going to be playing as the sorcerer for a while. The augments that I'm really after for the sorcerer are the highest level, the rank 9 augments. I'm going to charge up my frigger attack just so I can hit them with an icicle. Since the guy said they are weak to ice, and it looks like we froze that one solid, that saurian there. And then also severed its tail in one blast, which is fantastic. Really, really awesome thing that we could do here. Do gotta be careful with these guys, though. I am a mage, so I kind of need to stay away from them as much as I can. Oh, and of course my lantern goes out when I jump around in the water. I did gain my first rank with this vocation, though, so that's exciting. I'm just going to kind of pick away at these guys. Yeah, those two were almost dead. I'm going to be picking up some of these items here, so I'm not going to deal with my my lantern just yet. Saurian scales. So I think these might just be regular boring saurians. Oh, there's another one right there. I don't think they're like the... Oh, man. Poisoned, of course. I don't think these are the sulfur saurians that can turn invisible or anything unique or interesting like that. So let's do... Nightcry can cure poison, can't it? Yes, so we're going to use that. And there's a saurian jumping through the air at me, so I'm going to try to dodge that real quick. There we go. And Lucy, my pawn there, she's also a sorcerer just like myself, and she has much, 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 much stronger and better and cooler looking magic than I have right now. Also, I don't know if this has been mentioned, but the icicle spell can leave behind a base chunk of ice. You can actually climb on that and use that to, like, platform and get to different areas. Although I think it has to hit an enemy for it to actually leave a chunk of ice behind like that. Again, not entirely positive. It's not something that I rely on or use often or ever, really. So I think these like egg spots here are what we're supposed to destroy, but I think my party's taking care of those. Like Zeus there is attacking that one. And I feel like they'd probably actually show up if I selected the quest, so let's do that. Yep, so there's another one over here that we need to hit.
One less lizard.
Destroying the eggs will draw out the largest saurian. The beasts in the well are weak to ice.
So he said destroying the eggs will draw out larger saurians, so we might end up fighting some of the invisible ones, Or perhaps something even nastier? Who knows?
Combat needed.
Oh, and he almost got eaten by brine there. That would have been bad. There we go. Yeah, that's a big looking saurian. Huh. That's a big looking saurian. So I think we have like a saurian boss or mini boss. Oh boy, and it's right there in front of us.
The tail is severed.
Oh, I missed. Accidentally let go of the button. Didn't mean to. Also, I probably need to heal before that thing hits me because I feel like I could probably be killed very easily here. So I'm going to do that before I forget. Potent grimoire, sure. Do I have any nuts or anything? I do. So I'm going to eat some nuts just to kind of top off and burn through a bunch of little items there. There we go. Looks like I froze the big one and did a tremendous amount of damage to it with that attack. There we go. Yeah, that was pretty easy. Let's fix my lantern so I can actually see again. Alright, let's see if we can be careful and try not to let this lantern go out this time. Saurian scale. So I think it was just a big saurian. I don't think it was any, like, special version or anything along those lines. So now I think it's just a matter of destroying as many of these egg sacs as we can. There we go, got that last one.
One less lizard to contend with.
So that should be all of them, I believe.
Come to a dead end.
Yeah, so we can't actually get out there, but that's cool that you can kind of see the cove and you can kind of see the shoreline there. Let's see. Looks like maybe we can explore that way a little bit more, although I want to make sure that we've got all these egg sacs destroyed. Yeah, it looks like this one's not destroying for whatever reason. See if I can hit it with lightning. Can we destroy that egg sac, please? There we go.
I've learned what to do in this should rid us of saurians for a while.
Alright, so I'm going to see if I can traverse down this way. And I'm just going to unequip my lantern now to save us the hassle of doing that in a moment when it gets wet. There's a good chance I'm going to encounter the brine, maybe? Or just a chest. Bone plate armor, that's new. Yep, that's brine. Okay, so we can't go any further that direction. That's okay. And I'm going to just run back through here and get all the way out of this watery area before bothering to equip my lantern again. Because otherwise it's just going to go out and we're going to have to keep dealing with this hassle. So let's see, can I get up there? I think I can. I should be able to. Yeah, there we go. Now the lantern can come back out. Cool. No need to run through the water over there again. We can just get the heck out of here. Also, mushroom. Do like my mushrooms in this game. And there's our buddy.
Hmm? The beasts are slain then? Ha! Joyful news. I will sleep easier, not having their like crawling about below the village. Here, 'tis a small token of thanks. Now to find another spot to steal a quiet drink.
Cool, so we got some experience, some money, a few rift crystal points. Awesome. Mission accomplished. Alright, and now for the real mission, the one that I actually care about here, the other side quest. That was just kind of an accidental discovery. Also, we need to kill 7 more snakes. Troublesome Tome, investigate the thieves. So this is to get Salamet's Grimoire. A tome empowered with arcane magics. So if we check our map... There we go. So over here in this general direction, so like here's the Witchwood, and over here's Bloodwater Beach that we've encountered before many times. Here's the quarry. Here's the Shadow Fort. There's a fortress that I keep pointing out that's off in the distance-ish when we go through this area. And you'll see it very soon because that's actually where we are headed. That is the Den of the Thieves. So that's where we're going to head to look for Salamet's Grimoire. And with all my new augments increasing how much weight I can carry and how quickly I move at higher weight thresholds and whatnot, I actually think I could get there pretty gosh darn quickly, which is pretty exciting.
Endeavor to be ever calm in battle.
Looks like goblins were there previously at some point. Yeah, so I'm probably going to try to avoid a lot of these fights if I can. Because there's going to be like bandits and maybe wolves and things up ahead. Who knows? Also, I'm going to unequip that lantern. No need to waste oil. It looks like it's about to become daytime here. Or maybe it's about to become nighttime? Did it just become nighttime? Am I an idiot and the sun just went down? I am. Okay. You know what? We will leave the lantern on. Which I mean re-equip the lantern.
Nature is unbridled here. It is quite a
Either way, this isn't too terribly bad. I can move quite quickly. And because I'm lightly encumbered, my stamina also recovers much more quickly. So, this right here would, if we go through this door, it'll lead us back into the well, near all the snakes, and there's like a room full of either bandits or spiders or something, kind of depending. So, yeah, that would connect us back to where we were, but we had to go back and talk to the guy who gave us the quest, so that's why I kind of ended up taking the long route here, I guess. I was just doing a quick loop checking for greenwarish. Usually there's some good herbs like greenwarish and things on that hillside behind the tree. There's a boulder. I should be able to dodge this. Again. Up. Nope. Well, I got hit by the small one, not by the big one, though, so I consider that a win. I don't really care about my pawns. They will catch up with me eventually. No real need to fight these guys. We have fought them many times in the past. The stronghold is just kind of dead ahead there, like right above my character's head as soon as I eat some mushrooms and get my stamina back. You should be able to see it there. Maybe? I don't know. It is dark. You've seen it before if you've been watching all my videos. And if you haven't been watching all my videos, what have you been doing? You should go back and watch the first ones before watching this one. Shame on you. Saurians, again, no real desire to fight things, so I'm just going to run past them. Jump over those traps there, although my pawns are probably going to set them off. Can I get my pawns to... okay, well, we're close now, so I am probably going to deal with these bandits. And I mean definitely.
counter after they strike.
So let's hit them with a little miasma there. See if we can poison some of them. We did get a few. Don't like this rogue guy here who's chasing me. Also, that was not the right attack. Crap. Lucy got killed. Not a huge surprise, given that we just kind of ran past a bunch of those monsters. Now, unfortunately, it feels like my warriors there are not super useful. They're not super aggressive.
Fight me! Fight me if you dare!
Leave it to me.
Oh, man. Okay. Taking a bit of a pounding here. Again, I have those melee warriors there to be fighting these things and protecting me. And it seems like they're just going to wander around and not actually fight things that much. Which is a bit of unfortunate. Yeah, Zeus in particular, he seems more focused on just following me around than anything else.
They're left exposed after a grand strike. It is a troubling foe. This will restore the strength.
There! Got my spell off before he hit me. That's something.
Is that all you had for me?
Leave it to me.
Yeah, I might need to look into getting
Exposed after a grand
a
strike.
new pawn other than Zeus. He doesn't seem to be super useful in this fight. He's attacking something now, though, so that's a step in the right direction, I guess.
Taste for human flesh. Counter uplift strike.
Is that all of them? That might be all of them.
More than that.
No, because Lucy's... Yeah, okay. Alright, well, good to know. That was a good little trial fight, I guess, for lack of a better term.
These are human footprints. Doubtful it was a friendly one. The road splits here. Let's be doubly sure of which
Okie dokie, so
is
this
the
is the thief stronghold here. I know it's... time is close enough. I'm going to go ahead and call it here and end the video. And next time we're actually going to do this quest for realsies. I promise. We will investigate the thieves and see if we can figure out how to get Salamet's grimoire back from them. It's probably going to involve lots of killing. So thank you for joining me on this video, everybody, and I will see you in the next one.